We're back here at the Intel Extreme Masters in Shenzhen, China for our second semifinal of the Hearthstone event. I'm joined on the couch this time by Masan and Nimsh, who's here and ready to cast RDU versus Amaz, possibly the match of the tournament. I mean, everyone was really excited about RDU versus Xiao Soul solely because of gameplay, but in terms of the name and what's on the line for these two popular players, Nimsh, talk to me about it.
Oh man, I'm so excited. This is like a rematch from the latest tournament, right? This is a rematch from DreamHack Final.
Exactly, that's right.
So then we had this game. We've seen this game before, and RDU won, and we know that Amaz is really like a good player. He won Millennium, and now we will see if he's able to take RDU with the decks he chose. Like, he is playing his Priest, right? We know that Priest is not banned. We can actually talk about bans.
That's
now.
right. That's right. Real quick, Amaz has banned Miracle Rogue from RDU. RDU has chosen to ban Amaz's Druid after seeing it yesterday.
After seeing Ragnaros and what Druid can do.
It's logical. He says, I don't want you to get Wild Growth Interface and Ragnaros on me.
This means that we'll see Priest.
We will see Priest.
For the first time this tournament, we'll see Amaz playing Priest again.
This also means for the first time this tournament, we'll be seeing Hunter. Amaz has Hunter available as well as his Warlock, which he will be starting with.
I'm really curious what kind of Hunter that is. Like, we've seen Amaz playing mid-range Hunter before, but now maybe he has, like...
He can use that to mind game and maybe
exactly.
Play
maybe he's playing an aggro Hunter now.
Yeah, all right. And RDU, he will be playing Druid, Warlock, and Warrior. Masan, give me some thoughts about that lineup.
Well, I know that Amaz has not revealed Priest or Warlock to RDU, whereas RDU has already revealed all these decks, right?
Has he revealed his Hunter either?
No.
Wait, RDU doesn't have Hunter. Has a Druid, Warlock, and a Warrior. He used all three already.
Yes.
Amazon revealed Druid, right?
Yes, he
only
has revealed Druid, and now we're underway immediately with the first game, Handlock versus the Token Druid. And Amaz gets a very crucial card right off the bat. He has the BGH.
That's not Amaz, that's RDU.
That's RDU.
Oh, just kidding. RDU has the pertinent card. That's BGH.
That's huge. Because as a Warlock, you really want to have that Mountain Giant as soon as possible. You're kind of expecting to face BGH, but for the Token Druid, BGH is really important because you have, like, you won't be able to set up board really easily. You will have only a couple of minions when the Giant hits. So if you have a BGH, you can really deal with it very efficiently.
Well, not to mention that 8/8s hitting the face of the Druid when they can't do anything is also pretty good. All right, see what Amaz picks up. He does have the Twilight Drake, a Mountain Giant as well.
He also has the Twilight Drake, but then you have to like make a bet. Like, what's more possible that the Druid has? Keeper of the Grove or BGH?
Well, usually statistically it is Keeper of the Grove because there's two of them in the deck, so you feel like you can place the Mountain Giant.
Also, not every Druid is actually playing BGH, so you probably take a gamble and play Giant first.
But there also are two minions with 5 attack out, which means all he needs to do to deal with the Giant is a Wrath. What do you think, Masan?
I think I'll go with the Drake here.
Okay, and RDU will have to respond with something.
There's no top deck of Keeper of the Grove this time.
He has a swipe. But he will have to expend all of his resources in order to get it out, and that's going to give Masan, well, he first gives him intel. He doesn't have a Keeper right now, and now he used one of his primary removal spells, and he can also tap, or he doesn't have to tap. He can use the Mortal Coil and place a Giant.
Yeah, that's pretty good for Amaz. He has the Twilight Drake. Twilight Drake was able to trade with 3 cards. Now the Giant. If there is no BGH, that Giant is really huge. But there is a BGH, which is not that bad on the other hand, because the situation on the board is not really crazy, and RDU doesn't have that much of an advantage yet.
Ooh. That's the farthest I've ever seen those cards spread out from each other.
That's pretty dangerous, because if there is like Shadow Flame and Ancient Watcher, and there is not, but if there is, this board will be easily cleared.
Yeah, you know, Amaz mulliganed both of his Ancient Watches early on because he wanted to aggressively go for the 4-drops. That's what he wanted. That's what he knew. Especially since you're not going second and you have the coin, you can throw those away.
If you're looking at Amaz's hand, he has the combo. He has 24 possible damage on one turn. So what he has to do here is only just stall the game, deal 10 damage if possible, and then he will be able to win in just one sweep.
Well, what about soul firing here in this scenario?
It's dangerous because you have this combo, right? You don't want to discard Leroy or even like Faceless or Power.
His card quality is too good to
take the risk.
Okay, it's actually
good. It's actually good because he didn't discard the combo here.
Okay, so his win condition is reliant upon that. Oh,
Savager is pretty
not a great
exciting.
turn. Not a great turn at all for RDU.
Yeah. But next turn, he will start playing those Ancients of Lore. He will be able to refill his hand, which will be pretty good. And then also Ragnaros is a good card to have.
All right.
Another Soulfire. Still, the hand goes back to 24 damage.
Yeah.
So 7. Oh, Hellfire is pretty nice in here.
Is Hellfire nice against Druid?
Yeah, because you can play
Against
Hellfire.
a token it is.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Against the token it is.
Yeah, also Hellfire is another
another
points of damage that he can play like on turn 9, maybe to clear the board, clear the taunts, and then on turn 10 follow up with 24 damage of like a burst.
See what RDU picks up with his 2 draws. The Violet Teacher and Druid of the Claw. Now that's going to give an opportunity for Amaz to respond. I think RDU might also see whether or not his opponent's playing something or has something like Siphon Soul right off the bat. So potentially he could draw removal from his opponent, but Amaz doesn't have it, so either way.
Amaz definitely has an initiative here. He is able to play, he can just play Ancient, silence it, and then give it taunt, like and attack into face. Like he can be an aggressor here. Next turn, he will be able to play Hellfire if he wants to, and turn is just boom, game over.
Right. Set up your own combo.
Oh, Sylvanas is pretty nice.
Sylvanas. And that's going to disincentivize a Ragnaros play the following, and Amaz is going to start putting on pressure and get closer to that lethal range for the combo.
I really like it because Amaz is still safe. Is he safe? Yeah, he's safe because...
Oh, Keeper of the Grove top deck. That is valuable.
I think it doesn't matter that much.
I think it does. But care to explain?
So basically right now, Amaz will have the turn to clear the board and deal some more damage. That Hellfire will put RDU in the lethal range. So right now, if Amaz is able to clear the board after that, he will win next turn.
If he doesn't taunt it up, that is.
Yeah.
That's true. If he plays Druid of the Claw in taunt. Hellfire.
This is great because he will be able to like attack, play Hellfire, finish it up with Mortal Coil, still put in a taunt and like Ancient Watcher, taunt it, and then win next turn.
Would you silence the Ancient Watcher so that way you have the ability to maybe push through some of the taunts?
Is there enough mana? Like you want to play Hellfire, so you want to play Hellfire
at 5, so you have 4 mana left.
Yeah, so you definitely like play Ancient Watcher and just taunt it. Just attack for 2. Put him to, how many, like 21, right? So even if he uses Shapeshift, he's still dead.
You have Soulfire as well.
Yeah, so it's 24. So like being RDU, being on 22 damage, right? Because it's like Hellfire, no, it's like even 21. Being RDU, being on 21, do you think you're dead next turn?
If you silence the Watcher right off after this turn though, at the end of this turn, then you have Soulfire to complement what you have. Oh, wait.
Oh, actually, I like it. Like, he didn't have to do this. I mean RDU is still dead.
Kills him after combo.
Yeah, exactly. I think he realized that he could actually use Mortal Coil, but it doesn't matter because he will still win next turn.
I think either choices here aren't wrong. He has the ability to kill him the following turn, assuming he shapeshifts. So he was just counting damage.
So do you heal? You don't heal, and that's it.
He needs. Wait, is there anything he can do? Wait.
Yeah, there is nothing.
Oh no, he shapeshifts.
Even
he's not even going to. RDU is going to die to the combo. Amaz clasps his hand in excitement.
24 damage.
Oh, 24. Here it comes.
This is actually 26 with the attack of the 2.
Oh no, RDU is waiting in anticipation, but he
RDU
knows.
is like, oh my god, what is going on?
Oh, the eyebrows focus. Oh no. Amaz is going to end this game right now and jump out to a 1-0 lead.
This is so sick. Like, using first Soulfire, discarding a useless Molten Giant, then getting a second Soulfire to still keep the combo.
Sure,
like, how do you play around it? How do you even play around it?
Well, he had to heal himself. That was his only method, or put up a taunt.
But do you heal yourself? Do you expect like even if you would expect Lyra combo, you're still safe on 21. Do you expect the second Soulfire to come?
That is also true. Because then he would have to Soulfire the Druid of the Claw and not discard his second Soulfire.
Yeah.
And then, because he would have had the Sun Fury to push through and then have to do Soulfire to the face. That is a pretty conditional statement.
And
I don't know.
See a mirror match now.
Okay. How does this mirror match stack up, Masan?
I'm not actually sure if Amaz runs the Big Game Hunter or not, but I think RDU does, so which gives him a huge advantage.
Okay. Well, we'll see how the draws. We do have the Twilight Drake. Oh, we had Twilight Drake and the Giant.
And we got an all. This is pretty, like, seeing Amaz's hand is pretty good because, oh, there is an all on both sides. So it's pretty interesting to see, like, the Twilight Drakes. I think like, the hands are pretty even right now, with both players having a Twilight Drake, all, and Mountain Giant.
I would also say a Mortal Coil would be pretty big too, because then you can leverage the coin and use it that way, so that way you can
certainly the Mortal Coil comes.
The Mortal Coil.
The Mortal Coil is pretty nice. If you can just kill the Twilight Drake, dealing using 1 mana and even drawing a card out of that.
Do you push out the Drake now, or do you? I feel like putting out one of those lower drops is also okay, but he's gonna go for the Drake immediately.
And that Drake will die to Iron Beak plus Mortal Coil.
It will
I think
be.
like coining a Drake is still fine because you have a Giant as a follow-up.
But the Giant will be 5 mana.
Oh, he's just playing a Giant here.
Oh, wow.
Which is smart because Drake still dies since it was coined out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I guess you can play Ancient Watcher and taunt it and attack for 4, but then you won't be able to play the Mountain Giant on turn 5, so...
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point. When you coin out the Drake, you lose your ability to play out that Mountain Giant quickly, so Amaz went for the initial board presence.
Do you just tap then and play Ancient Watcher?
I suppose. I think the alternative, putting up a taunt into the Ancient Watch, doesn't seem very effective.
Yeah, I think it was fine, but then like I like the play of RDU.
Double Faceless, which means the first one could come out here, and he still has a combo potential. And now Amaz, oh.
This is looking pretty good for RDU actually.
Yes.
Would you kill Drake here or not? Because you still have Owl and
I think
he ends up killing.
Power Overwhelming Shadow Flame is too strong to lose both of these Giants for just 8 damage. I don't know what you necessarily think about that, but I feel like I'd be afraid of it if I was him.
I'm confused. I think you just play Giant here.
But then what if he has Leroy Soulfire and you die? Right there on turn 5.
You have to take the risk, right? Well, he has Faceless, which is still pretty good.
Oh, he's tapping. That means he might go for this Giant. Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, okay.
So he's just killing the Giant. I like it as well.
All right. That's an alternative as well.
Oh, but we know that the second Faceless will come.
Sure.
And Mortal Coil.
See what RDU draws. It is the Hellfire.
So many Mountain Giants.
And now his opponent's down to 16, staring at the lethal for next turn. Again, RDU. This is what happens with
Shadow
Handlock.
Flame. Oh, not enough mana.
Not enough mana.
But he can like, yeah, okay, he can kill
Siphon
one
Soul.
of them.
Much needed. Now RDU has also lost his combo potential with Faceless.
I used to say that this matchup, like Warlock versus Warlock, is kind of like a chess play. Like you have these key pieces you have to play, and you have the key answers that you can use. But then you have to exhaust those key answers and just push the board.
What's the queen in this matchup?
Here's the queen.
Sylvanas.
Well, here I guess it's Shadow Flame. It's a sweet Shadow Flame to like clear the board almost.
He doesn't, yeah. Not quite, but almost.
Yeah, that's why it's like hard to really know what happens, because if you want to kind of like develop a board to be able to push and win, but on the other hand, you want to like don't want to overextend because the Shadow Flame might come.
Agreed. And he picks up the BGH, which is very nice if Amaz, since he's getting lower and lower on health all the time, constantly floating up and down. If he puts up a Giant,
Giants will
he's gonna get wrecked.
Those Molten Giants will be really important here. Can he actually play? No, he can't. Okay. 6. Well, wait, he can. He can play Hellfire, tap. Then will be 6 mana. He will go to exactly 10. He can play double Molten Giant and taunt them.
I see what you're saying.
It's a little too risky seeing the Game Hunter from RDU yesterday.
I mean, this is super risky because he can.
You're at the state of the game where that is not a lot of health, and your opponent could just burst you with.
I feel
easy mount.
He's still going. Wait.
Whoa.
He's just going to play 1.
All
right.
That's gonna be a Game Hunter.
Is that game already? Let's see. He has the BGH.
It's
power
+7.
Power Overwhelming.
5, 7.
Hellfire. That's 11.
11. Yeah.
So he put him at 1, which of course, what if his opponent's playing Alex Straza? You put him into 1. All of a sudden, you waste all that damage. Can you tap for like a Soulfire?
Then I think it's not enough. No, it's enough. Then. Okay.
Doesn't get it.
Oh, he's still just. Oh, Siphon Soul.
Or Big Game Hunter. Oh, Siphon Soul.
Siphon Soul is pretty nice because this turn is pretty passive, right? So you still have BGH for like anything else, for like the second Molten Giant?
Okay. And Defender of Argus, but doesn't need it because he has 2 other Taunters.
I guess Sylvanas is pretty nice here.
Sure, he just used Siphon Soul, so he couldn't like silence Siphon or something.
But then RDU still has Iron Beak, if I remember correctly.
Ah, you're right, he does have the Iron Beak.
So
In which case, that's it, because he has Hellfire and then Power Overwhelming in his hand.
And BGH.
And the BGH.
Well, you can taunt up the Windrunner and Molten Giant.
Yeah, definitely. He wants to play Molten Giant, Windrunner, and then taunt them. But then he won't be able to deal with the 4-5. So
It's a very tough decision here for Amaz.
well, I think he's dead. Because like if he has to play Molten Giant and Sylvanas,
Sure.
and then there is an Iron Beak and the Giant. Oh wait,
He's gonna triple taunt.
Oh, this is
I think he's
actually
gonna triple
pretty
taunt.
nice.
Or
Now
just,
he's not dead.
Okay.
You can even attack to like.
Sure.
Yeah, you definitely attack here because if there is a Shadow Flame or Hellfire, this minion would just die.
I think so too. The Hellfire, you don't want to give him away for that minion to follow up attack. That is a great choice by Amaz. RDU, see how he's going to be able to follow this up.
Oh, Siphon Soul.
Second Siphon Soul.
I think this is kind of sick because like even if you...
Wait,
Oh,
his hand's too full. Oh no!
Okay.
I was like, is he trying to lower his health for Molten Giant?
man,
But what purpose does that serve?
That happens, like you
Oh,
get stressed in the
my.
tournaments.
Oh, mistakes
play-
have been made.
And now he can't play the Siphon Soul at BGH. Like what was he looking for? Soulfire?
I think it was a
Yeah,
Soulfire.
Soulfire.
Because then he would be able to still clear and then be able to go for the win.
It's like, guess he kind of wants to play.
Oh no! Well, the second Molten Giant's dying at least, so that's still something in favor of RDU. And I guess in the end, that's a good problem to have. Too many cards, right? As opposed to not enough.
Yeah, but still this was a misplay that can cost him the game, maybe?
You think so?
I don't think it will cost him the game, but definitely it will just extend Amaz's life for now.
Sure.
Amaz wants to have Hellfire now. Oh, power.
Power Overwhelming with Sylvanas
Sylvanas?
could combo, but there's not a lot of targets worth stealing.
Yeah, you don't want to steal that for 2, I guess. Do you tap? No, I think you still play Sylvanas and Defender of Argus.
Well, what difference over that versus Sun Fury?
Yeah. What purpose does it serve over Sun Fury since 5 health is not easily removed with a 4 attack and 3 attack?
Oh, you're right.
Tapping also puts you in a range where he might just Leroy Soulfire you, and assuming he can't get past your wall of taunts. Because the Sylvanas will take a little bit of extra stuff, might steal the last minion that he has, so leave it to a charger. Or even Hellfire. You put him within range of 9 health, Leroy Hellfire could kill you too. And that's just, what's tricky, because Handlock has become so bursty, it's very difficult to kind of measure what your opponent's capable of. His opponent also tapped with 10 cards, so the
It means that
likelihood...
he doesn't have what he wants.
The likelihood of him having the cards that to finish you, though, is still pretty high, I feel. All right, 9 health.
I think that's it. He has the Iron Beak.
Oh,
Yeah.
he does have the Iron Beak, and that is more than enough to finish his opponent. So RDU, a little bit of a slip-up, a fumble, but he's able to recover, and Amaz will have to go to another deck, as so far up until this point, Amaz hasn't dropped a single game in the entire event. Now,
So that's the first one.
that was his first one. He'll have to show his Hunter or
Yeah,
his Priest.
I think it's definitely a Hunter. Hunter is a good counter to Warlock, to Handlocks. So, like, it doesn't even matter which kind of Hunter do you have. Hunter is always a good counter.
To Handlock, yes.
Unless if you play Priest and dot skills in Mountain Giant,
And the
It can
Twilight
happen.
Drake, why
It
not?
can happen. Yeah.
Sure. And it's happened before.
Yes, it has.
I
in
can't
Mastery,
imagine.
man.
I can't imagine Amaz not picking Hunter here. The kill commands are almost your insurance to end the game. Why? I see an interesting card already
Wait,
included.
he took his arena deck? What is going on?
The Razorfin Hunter. All right. That card, I tested out a lot way before the Sunshine Hunter came out popular, because it does summon a boar, which is a beast. Even though it doesn't say beast explicitly, that boar it summons is a beast. I wonder what purpose it serves explicitly.
I mean, since the Unleashed Doggy, well, Unleashed the Hounds became expensive, I guess you can just use that card late game to draw a card as well as...
That is true. And
well,
it
Yeah, you
gives
can like
another
draw
function.
2 cards out of Buzzard. It's not a really good free drop. Like it's okay-ish. There is
he
no
says
mortal coil. This
you
is
have to
this
have
is
the
a
mortal
ballsy
coil.
play. This is a very interesting play because if there is a mortal coil,
Oh,
do you
man.
even shadow? Do you even Soulfire here?
Then your Twilight Drake, you might discard the Twilight Drake. I think he's not worth it. He says, have your card, have your damage.
This will really work for Amaz. He's putting that Razorfen Hunter to use here.
That gamble. It's already paid for itself. 3-4 in stats, not to mention
And
it
two
getting
cards?
cantrips.
Oh, he only got one card. Okay, for the beast.
No, because the
Yeah, because
Razorfen
the
Hunter
Raven is not
itself
a beast,
doesn't
yeah.
count as a beast. So the Hellfire does come out, which means the Twilight Drake will follow. And that will give Amaz board to be able to play the Oasis Snapjaw.
Right now, Amaz's hand is not that exciting. He really wants to have a Deadly Shot or a Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark would be the best in here.
Hunter's Mark definitely our MVP, so help you bypass things.
2-7 and 4-8. I guess 4-8 is better, right?
Nah, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
tracking. He can search for Hunter's Mark.
Let's see what he gets. A freezing trap. That's also can be pretty
Trap is
effective.
also cool.
That can be extremely effective. I think it's almost no contest. Flare is pretty much a last resort in this
Yeah,
matchup.
Flare will be too random.
And then he already has a Crocolisk anyways to accomplish his goals.
On the other hand, the RDU doesn't have to attack, right? He can just stun it up and leave it.
Would you use, oh.
I think there's no incentive to use a freezing trap now versus if he gets taunted, he used a taunter and then he can kind of bait out the freezing trap.
Then you have to kill the taunter with the kill, well, taunt giver with the kill command.
I'm saying if he can, I'm saying maybe he wants him to buff it up or something and then he can kind of play the freezing trap, ping and pass.
So they have two pair. They have two pair here. What does it even mean?
Well, it means that it's stronger than one pair, but it loses to a straight.
Turtles versus dragons. Who will win?
I don't believe we ever see that cross-reference on Fox Kids cartoons on Saturday. The Mutant Ninja Turtles going up against the dragons. I don't think we've seen that yet.
Okay, so basically, like, if we want to evaluate the hands, Warlock is already at 17. And there is the Hunter's
with the kill command.
Kill command
and Stun Dustbore.
Yeah, so 17-10. Like, he only needs to deal some more points of damage. And the Lion also, like, pushed the board in favor of Amaz, because now he can trade effectively.
This is interesting, too, because now RDU is also getting to the point where he only has one taunter. So as much as he might have intimidating minions, this Argus is the only form of his defense, assuming Amaz runs something like Leroy to finish the game, potentially. So RDU, as much as he has really intimidating minions, might be in a tough situation if this Argus is the only taunt he gets.
On the other hand, like, Amaz's board is pretty intense because those turtles might look weak, but if you roll Leok from Animal Companion...
Whoa! Power move from RDU.
He's going for the kill.
Okay.
And now this freezing
Another
trap.
Tracking.
Tracking for Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
Would be exquisite.
There's no Hunter's Mark, but there is a Handmaster.
Yeah,
and he will still be able to play a freezing trap this turn. But on the other hand, like, freezing trap is kind of like annoying because he can attack with it too free and have another taunt giver.
The problem with the freezing trap is that he can activate it with Defender of Argus.
Yeah.
And that give him another taunt, which at this stage you're more than happy to oblige.
Yeah. And that was the problem I was bringing up earlier. So it's really hard to, like, yeah, you can use a freezing trap when it's buffed, but what do you do when he has Defender of Argus? Like, you really don't want to use it.
Well, that is a good point, Masan. I think at this stage, though, you have two freezing traps. Try to isolate. At least that Drake still has to go through. Hopefully he doesn't have BGH. And now RDU does get that back. The BGH is also in his hand. Wait. With BGH, that's 9 damage. He's 4 short.
Yeah, he's not able to kill him this turn.
But if for some reason he's unable to stabilize here, like he might have to soul fire the Houndmaster.
Oh, he's still going for the BGH.
He might have to soul fire the Houndmaster.
Or like kill it with a Drake. He can still kill it with Drake if he wants to. You think he's still going for the face?
The Molten Giant goes out. At least he didn't lose a defender of Argus. That was a scary moment.
This situation is super tricky because if Amaz is able to get rid of the 5-9, how much damage? He has 8 damage, so it's like 7.
I think he's realized he doesn't have Hunter's Mark. Amaz has used both trackings.
If there is a Hunter's Mark, he's...
Oh, no.
I don't think so.
Oh man, this is weird.
It is weird because now there's 2 threats worth Freezing Trap. And his opponent has damage in his hand too. Oh no, he just used a Soulfire.
I think you have to use the kill command here to kill the Drake.
And use the 2/2s.
Yeah, use the 2/2s. You can still play the Freezing Trap to get rid of the giant.
And then kill the 4/2, I think.
Yeah, kill the 4/2 with the turtle.
The Hunter's Mark would have been exact lethal, I believe, too.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark would be exact lethal.
So, Amaz, what are you going to do? It's coming down. Looks like he's going to go with the kill command.
Well, he has to use the kill command here. There's no way.
Clean up, hero power him down. He also saw a discarded Molten Giant, so that's nice in terms of his confidence. Do you play the River Croc or do you hero power?
I think... Wait, he'll have 11? It's like thinking ahead, like, can you really... What can you draw to kill him next turn? I think you want to develop the board, I guess.
Kill command could help. What if he Hellfires, right? He has to kind of think about that. The Shenzhen is actually very valuable here for RDU.
This game is so weird, it's anybody's game still.
Oh, but he also still has the Ancient Watcher. There it is.
And he has a Defender of Argus, so he can just pass the turn without attacking here if he's afraid of Freezing Trap.
Which is almost a certainty.
Yeah, we also know that Amaz doesn't have option to draw cards here. He needs to get a Buzzard, and both tracking...
Hunter's Mark. Oh, he has a Flare.
Not yet.
Flare is just using 1
See what
mana.
he gets. Amaz needs to draw big. Ah, he gets the Eagle Horn Bow.
Bow is doing nothing, unfortunately.
And he might have to dedicate a resource. Oh, he can't.
No, that's not enough damage.
No.
Oh, no.
That's it, unfortunately.
That's it. And RDU will take his Hunter down, and now Amaz has got to rely on his Priest in order to pull him out of this series. And you know, all that time that RDU, instead of trading, went to the face and pressuring his opponent, taking the gambles in order to come out ahead, that's paid off. Everyone can kind of look and say, wow, well, Amaz got unlucky, but RDU also pushed Amaz to be in a position to get lucky in order to get out of there.
That was very skillful indeed, because you can play Handlock not only as a control, you can actually play it as an aggressive deck. Well, like, we've seen Amaz doing that with a combo, but here RDU was more like, hey, I have to race you. I'll have to attack you from the start, because if I just like taunt up, you will destroy my board and you will kill me first. So here RDU was an aggressor, and Amaz didn't have the right cards to actually stop his advance, and he just died.
Okay, well, Amaz at least has a very good opening hand. You know, normally you want to get this ability. The only thing that could make it better is top decking Circle of Healing for his Ancient Blade Master.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, on RDU's side, there's no Giant and no Twilight Drake yet.
Well, we'll see. He has a few turns to pick it up. He is going first. Shenzhen does give him something to do on turn 4.
I think that Iron Beak draw would be pretty intense, because Priest has problems with the 4-attack minions, and Ancient Watcher is obviously an 4-attack minion.
Oh, he gets a Twilight Drake.
This is huge. Twilight Drakes are so good against Priest.
Oh, well, he gets a second death, so Amaz has both of the answers to at least 2 Giants. And usually you can like Holy Fire, Holy Smite one down, so he has kind of the responses.
So let's talk about this matchup a bit. Like, Amaz's plan will be to go aggro. Like, he has to kill the Handlock before the Handlock can stabilize. So that's why we see Blade Master, which is pretty good. And Soulfiring is a good way.
Well, he loses the Watcher, which could be problematic, but now Amaz doesn't have a wait. Oh my god!
Oh, he needs to have a good thought steal here.
Ancient Watcher and Power Overwhelming.
2 useless cards. I mean, Power Overwhelming can be a good aggro card, right?
It could be useful.
Just remove the Giant.
But there is the Twilight Drake.
Not the dream he was hoping for.
And there is a Faceless Manipulator as well, so the Twilight Drake will double up. What do you even do here? Like, you can't play Azure Drake.
You can't really do anything. Just Ancient
You can smite. You can smite the 1-3, holy smite, and then heal it. The Drake card.
Yep.
Oh, you can actually kill the Twilight Drake.
Oh wow, heal it and then holy smite.
Drake card is so
very nice, fancy play, and he deals with one of the most annoying cards for Priest. Very nice little quick puzzle solving from Amaz.
I think that was game changing because the Faceless will not come here.
Oh, you are totally correct. I forgot about that top deck. And Amaz has squeezed himself out of a tough situation. Nice dance, Masan.
And now we can easily play the Azure Drake and Drake card if you want to.
Precisely.
It's still safe.
And that is the reason.
This is the big guy. We've seen Ragnaros.
But, you know, StrifeGirl made really good points yesterday. He doesn't really like playing the hand locks. Oh, the Faceless comes out.
Do you think it was a mistake? Like, I think Faceless first will be better. I'm not sure. Oh, this is also nice because Senji now has 4 attack.
And
which
6
is
health.
Very hard to deal with.
And he can't be removed by Holy Fire anymore.
Well, he's going to try to take one of his minions in response, and hopefully he can build the board.
This game is going back and forth.
It's pretty quick, too. The pace has been fast and furious. Wants to kind of see if he can immediately Siphon Soul.
And
picks up his second Faceless on a 4-6, and that could be massive as well.
Normally having double Faceless is so greedy, but it kind of like works for RDU here, like on the other game and now as well.
I like it, especially if you have an opportunity to ban. Maybe you can ban one of its weaknesses in a tournament play setting, so that way you can compensate for what normally you get destroyed by.
Okay, you really want to clear the board in here. Can you do it?
I think if you're Amaz, maybe you could, but I'm just going to kind of watch.
You can do it? I guess.
Is he able to?
Almost.
Oh, I don't think so, but at least he can take out one of these for sure.
I think it's still good, like...
Whoa.
Wow, a second. Oh, he gets a Shadow Flame. With the Ancient Watcher, right? Maybe you can use that magic.
Maybe you can actually use it, yeah.
Okay. And you know what? These 4 attack minions haven't been the worst for Amaz.
I think it's important that RDU's hand is not that aggressive. Like, it's more defensive right now. Because he has those Molten Giants. He will have to... Well, Molten Giants will be important, but then Amaz is double Shadow or Death. Yeah, it's pretty interesting how this game is actually going now. RDU is continuing the aggression from the other game.
I like that RDU has also been saving his Siphon Soul. He says, you know what? I have to be prepared for a Ragnaros. I have to have an answer. There's no way I'm going to let Amaz get 4 or 5 shots from it.
Shadow Flame will be interesting here.
Or would you rather use
Shadow Flame with Pyromancer?
No, yeah, I mean, you can. I think you can just Shadow Flame. Shadow Flame with Pyromancer as well, I guess. Yeah.
You attack, then Shadow Flame with Pyromancer?
Yeah, and clear, and you can still have.
And then you can heal up the Pyromancer out of Mortal Coil range.
Yeah, I like it.
That's one alternative. The other is if. Oh no, I was thinking maybe if you use the Ancient Watcher.
You can also Holy Nova, like attack into a 4-6, Holy Nova, heal it.
Holy Nova Pyromancer as well.
Something, yeah.
Okay, well,
Pyromancer,
I think
Holy
the Pyromancer
Nova.
Holy Nova is coming out here.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, Amaz is going to go for that clear as well. Save the Shadow Flame. You don't have to use it unnecessarily. And his opponent still has a Hellfire, so he can also clear board in response.
Mountain Giant. Well, you want to. I guess you want to clear the board and get to the Moltens. Ragnaros. Oh yeah, I forgot about that card. He actually has Ragnaros here.
Wait. So if Amaz Ragnaroses, does he have? He has enough damage to potentially end the game, though. I believe. Because if he Ragnaroses and his opponent's Siphon Souls, then that puts him up to 9 health.
And then there is
which means he has the Mind Blast and the Holy Fire combination.
God. This is the Ragnaros.
And if Giants come out and for some reason he's out of range to do it, he can also Shadow Word Death and set himself up to potentially follow up lethal.
Ragnaros again, putting Amaz on the winner's side.
That Rag RNG, 100% to the face. Not even fair.
Dude, that's so random right now.
Now he's just kind of calculating, well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Is there another opportunity?
Yeah. How much can he I guess he's calculating if he's dead next turn. Like, if there is a Leroy.
Oh, you are right.
But he's seen double Faceless, so there's no way.
I mean, if that is also true. Yeah. He should be going over that. He can't die to that combo. Is there any other reach? Leroy, Power Overwhelming, double Soulfire? No, he already used 1 Soulfire on the Drake, so he can't do that either.
Masan, what do you think about the situation?
I don't think there's any way that Amaz can die.
Oh, you know what? He's not going to give an opportunity to Siphon Soul either. He can Rag and Mind Blast as well. He might just heal up and pass.
I guess he's afraid.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. How can RDU survive this turn?
Oh, this is actually brutal.
Oh, he needs to play his Giants.
Oh.
Oh man, that is a power turn.
Now this is a weird situation. I mean, we will probably see like double Shadow or Death. And that's 6, and he will be left with 4. So he can still heal himself. He would be able to win the game this turn if he would just play YOLO Rag.
Yep.
YOLO Rag. But then you lose in response to it. Is he willing to bet his tournament life on that, Nimsh? I don't know.
I probably wouldn't because, yeah, exactly.
Now if you have the response
for him, right?
If there was no Shadow Word Deaths, then I would say go for it.
Well, he will clear the board, almost like clear the board here, put himself in a safe situation.
Sure.
Oh, this is cool, actually, like killing the card.
It's going to die anyways.
Yeah. Well, he just destroys.
Looks like he might just heal up and pass. Or if he feels like getting out the Mind Blast now, but I mean, I think you want to surprise your opponent.
Yeah, like you want to like clear, play Ragnaros on the clear board, I guess.
So RDU, also one thing to note, RDU also has used his Siphon Soul. Is he going to pressure back?
RDU can play Ragnaros here pretty safely.
Ragnaros and Taunt.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's 10 damage, right? Putting him on 14.
I think it accomplishes the same thing as a Mountain Giant too, because if you play your Ragnaros, your Mountain Giant's going to become super expensive, and you're going to sneak in that 8 damage the following turn anyways.
Yeah.
So I think the Mountain Giant coming out here is also preferable.
Now the game is kind of escaping the Amaz, like the victory is escaping.
An Akanai Soul Priest. His opponent has 12 damage. Very, very tense. Because Amaz still has the damage if he could control Rag RNG, but he might have to use that as a last resort. It does give more turns for RDU to draw on something like a Farseer, though.
Yeah, right now he has to make a decision. Like, is there something I can do to clear this board, or like put myself in a safe spot, or is it the turn that I have to Mind Blast and play Ragnaros for the win?
Can you even board clear? Like you can't.
I don't feel he can.
I
don't feel he can. Like
no.
He might feel safe.
You can reduce the 4 damage on the left, but there's no way to kill Mountain Giant. So I think the Ragnaros and heal might be the play here. So if he gets lucky, it kills Mountain Giant, or hits a face, and then next turn he can Mind Blast.
Well, he can also like play Akanai, I guess, and
then
heal face.
Oh,
he's going
for it. He's going for it immediately. Scratch against that.
25%.
What's it gonna be?
Win.
Oh, it's so intense.
Oh, so close.
Faked everybody out.
But it's not the end yet.
Wow, this is huge too. Shadow Flame. He has the opportunity to clear. Oh, he has a second Shadow Flame. Just kidding. Never mind. Second round. I'm just getting too giddy. I don't know what to do. RDU.
Can RDU win this? No.
Super tense.
He can't win it here.
No. But it can kill
I think it's you have to trade. It's too good to pass up.
It's too dangerous.
He also doesn't want to tap. Doesn't want to give anyone Holy Fire. So now Amaz on his last potential life here. What's it gonna be? He draws his injured Blade Master. He might have.
Only play I can say is a Soundwalker and. Well, either
one. The Akanai.
Yeah, either one.
The Akanai just get more targets for Rag. What is RDU gonna draw? Oh, he gets a Siphon Soul.
Is that enough?
Twilight. No, it's not enough, but it's still pretty nice for RDU.
Yeah. It's still really difficult to deal with. Now, if for some reason Amaz gets a Circle of Healing, he can board clear still. If it has to face, it's not over for Amaz, but it's so close. Oh, yes!
My God.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
Wait,
He has it! Silver Shadow Flame! I do not believe it!
Wait.
This is not it.
Yeah. He's got it!
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, he got it. Yeah, okay, exactly. Oh, my God. This is so sick.
That's a game. RDU can't believe it.
Sylvanas.
Everyone's going crazy.
Sylvanas,
people are clapping and going nuts. I don't believe
this
it.
This is crazy.
You have to be joking me.
Ragnaros came back to him. Even though he was dead, it came back here, and
prodigal son
he still won with Ragnaros.
Amaz, he's saying, did that just really happen? Both of them are wondering the same exact thing.
This is Amaz. Shadow flaming his Sylvanas.
The Thought Steal has ended the game.
RDU is so confused right now.
The game was at his fingertips, Nimsh.
Doesn't know what happened. Like, what the hell happened?
I don't think
Oh my God. We're going to game number 5 to decide the second finalist.
Warrior versus Priest.
Warrior versus Priest delivers usually. Usually these kinds of games, assuming it's control, goes the distance, fatigue versus fatigue. But this is mid-range. This is mid-range and faster tempo Warrior from RDU. And so he says this deck, he's not sure how it matches up against Priest, because who practices against Priest with this kind of deck for a tournament setting?
Priest is arguably the worst class in Hearthstone.
Oh man. Well, you know, Amaz somehow finagled his way out of this one. We'll see if he's able to keep it up. RDU
not much pressure here.
Doesn't have anything really.
But then the hand will improve. Silence.
Silence.
I kill you.
That's a good way to combo with the Pyromancer, and gives him flexibility to also.
Do you play Injured Blade Master here?
Yeah,
I guess you do.
I think so.
Right?
You just really hope he doesn't have Fire
What's
War
the game
Axe.
plan being a Priest? Like, do you race Warrior?
I don't think so.
Okay, guys, I see something really bad in here.
War Axe.
So Priest has a problem with the 4 attack minions, right?
Yes.
Tell me, how many 4 attack minions RDU has in his hand?
He has got 3 of them, but he also has Pyromancer, and he has Holy Smites. He has to pass. Oh, he does, and he makes the right choice. So the Core Crown Elite will come out, which means that Amaz will be able to basically combo that thing out of the game.
Blade Master is always good, right?
But then that's where saving the execute actually comes into play for RDU.
Well, Amaz still will be able to clear
or even the Dark Iron Dwarf. He might not even have to.
No, I will execute.
Okay.
And Dark Iron Dwarf, and now he has 2 4 damage minions on board.
Can Amaz clear this?
I feel like yes.
Can he actually?
Yes. Yes, he can.
Oh yeah.
He draws Circle of Healing. After he used both of his injured Blade Masters. That's quite unfortunate, because at least it would have baited out maybe a weapon swing.
Yeah. And he doesn't have the Okanai.
No, but at least from now on, he might be able to get it. Now, one thing that's interesting too is that the Cabal Shadow Priest is a big MVP to this game. You can really destroy a lot of momentum if you take the Acolytes away from the traditional Warrior deck. But I'm not exactly sure, because again, this is RDU's Warrior deck, which is a little bit weird. Do you circle here?
Sick.
I guess so.
Oh my.
You get a 3-5. And Execute is out of the way.
Yeah,
like, it cleared the board, it's a 3-5. That Pyromancer is so big.
Yeah.
You can still kill it.
Yeah, Shield Slam and the weapon swing.
Is there any argument using Shield Slam first? I mean, is there any argument using Armoring Up and Shield Slam first before attacking in here? Especially since it has a second Shield Slam.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. He might have had to attack first and then shield armor up and then shield slam.
Maybe he's representing that he doesn't have shield slam.
Yeah, I think that's
a
great observation.
Pretty nice card.
Okay.
So the important thing here is that RDU is kind of like running out of steam. Oh, he got a
no, that is a huge draw.
He was running out of steam.
He was, but
I
mean, he has only like answers. Now he can play this cool Taskmaster, have the juice to keep going and pressure.
That Taskmaster will be stolen.
Yep.
Maybe he doesn't have to, though.
Yeah, he doesn't have to.
Maybe he doesn't have to.
It's getting pretty low.
Ooh.
Pyromancer.
Yeah, I mean, it's also too good sometimes to pass up as well.
Yeah, the value you get here is pretty nice.
Also, if you're paying attention, RDU did have to make cuts somewhere, so you don't know if he's playing. The only thing you know that's lower, maybe, is guaranteed, is the Armor Smiths.
The Shoal Slam kills...
Whirlwind as well.
Oh yeah, you're right, Masan. Spell power with his Azure Drake is a massive pickup, and RDU has the board clear. A Circle of Healing draw would be mint for Amaz, because that way he can clear the board. In fact, actually, I think he can clear the board either way. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're going to see a lot of cards being drawn, potentially. Oh, just kidding. I forgot about. He only has 9 mana.
Yeah.
Yep.
But still, I think it's still a good draw, yeah.
Well, actually, I thought maybe he could. I thought he maybe could play the Northshire Cleric and then leave 1 mana and then use the Holy Nova to draw 2 cards.
Oh my god, it's a Grommash.
Oh, he needs to draw Shadow or Death or something.
Oh man.
I mean, do you attack with the Grommash here? This is a tough choice.
Otherwise, it's pass. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, you still attack.
And
if Amaz can deal with his Grommash, then RDU is kind of like out of steam.
Will he?
Oh, Thought Steal.
Okay, execute.
Thought Steal and execute. He also can heal him too, to draw a card. Oh, an Argent Commander.
It's not enough.
No, that's not enough.
Super risky.
Does he heal to potentially draw into Shadow or Death?
Oh man.
That's 3 mana, right?
Yeah, that's
3 mana. Ah, he's looking. 14 cards. He has 1 out of 7.
1 out of 7.
That's an 18-19% chance. Oh, wait, he can heal him back up. And draw again.
Wait. Yeah. And,
so then he's at 4 attack.
Yeah, he's at 4 attack now, so it's not as threatening.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad
But
either.
we know there is a Whirlwind in the RDU's hand.
That is true.
He doesn't know
and if he has a Faceless, RDU could just straight up win. Ragnaros, welcome to the party. RDU, what does he pick? An Armor Smith.
Not bad, but not that exciting.
No, and I think RDU might spend his turn trying. Oh, is he gonna go for it?
Whoa.
Wow, he is going for it.
Well, he has a lot of charge cards in his deck, so...
He also has BGH, which is an answer to the Rag. Oh, he's going to execute to prevent his draw as well. It's very intelligent, because there are a lot of damaged minions. Wow, another Northshire Cleric.
But it doesn't change that much.
Well, he has Argent Commander.
With, Ragnaros, isn't it?
Oh, you're right.
I think he'll have to play Ragnaros,
Is there any alternative?
Is there any alternatives? I don't see it.
No, because the Akanai, you can't fit Akanai with the Argent Commander to kill Grommash.
And there's only 7 damage if he plays Argent Commander.
And he's in survival mode too. He hasn't, because this Ragnaros is not going to live past his turn, so he's going to have to kill the Armor Smith.
Can you actually heal?
Well, technically, he can heal Grommash to draw 1, and
But then he's still at 8 health.
This is tough.
You're right. Actually, he could play the Cleric as well, heal up, and try to draw Shadow or Death. And now it's all of a sudden become a 75% chance. No, sorry. What? That is bad math. I was gonna say 1 out of 7.
32.5 and 4.
Yeah, it became from 1 in 7 to 1 in 5, I believe, or 1.5 to 5. So a little bit less than, basically 20%.
Yeah, it is 20%.
Okay. Sorry, that was really bad math, everybody.
All right, it happens to everyone.
He's going for it.
I think he's going for it. He says this is the move that could win the tournament if I am able to hit the Grommash.
If he hits the Grommash.
The moment of truth.
He has to heal himself first.
RDU knows what's coming.
50%.
What's it gonna be? Is RDU going to the finals?
Or
he's letting the rope go down. He didn't rub where Ragnaros is going.
He didn't rub Ragnaros.
What's it gonna be? Yeah!
Oh my god!
Of course it does! Of course it does! Is crushed!
Sniper Rag!
He snipes the Rag and pushes the damage. But now the ball is Amaz's
Oh my goodness, it's a brand new game!
No cards on RDU
Amaz
side.
has a lot of cards.
Oh,
he draws Holy Nova! You have to be kidding me!
This is Amaz for you.
No, is he really doing this? Oh my goodness, RDU is going to be devastated. Oh, he's out of cards. I think RDU has realized. Oh, at this point, you feel you can drop the Harvest Golem.
You don't have the possibility to deal that much damage, even if he gets the Arcanite Reaper.
Right, he needs 2 turns and you heal out of turn. So in that case, you don't want to play Arcanite. Harvest Golem is your priority. Put some damage back.
Do you heal? Do you heal now?
You have to heal, I think, just in case he draws into Arcanite.
If there is a Ragnaros.
If there's a Ragnaros.
Oh, you're right.
You probably want to heal.
I think you have to heal. You have to heal.
Yeah, you want to heal as much as possible.
Mind Blast, why not?
Mind Blast is fine.
It's going in one direction anyways.
Okay, now RDU is out of steam.
What's he going to top deck? Is it the Arcanine Reaper? Oh, it's a man, that is bad. Hurts so bad.
Harvest Golem always counts when you don't want him.
RDU is he's sighing.
Circle Heal doesn't matter that much.
It lets him draw. Actually, you might not want to draw too much.
No, I think you just kill the Harvest Golem and a token and heal and draw a card. You want to just build the board.
You sure you want to draw? Because you get closer to fatigue.
Yeah,
oh my god, how many cards are there?
There's like 3 cards.
Okay, you just want to develop the board then. 10 health is safe.
And what's amazing is that he has Arcanine.
Oh, Origin Commander.
He has Arcanine and he has Circle of Healing. RDU is only going to the phase. That's his only chance to win here.
Yeah, he wants to survive and deal as much damage as possible, I guess.
Oh, is he?
He's going to clear? He's going for fatigue now.
Oh, he's going for fatigue. He can play the long game too.
Warrior and Priest. Why does it always go to fatigue?
I think you have to. I think you have to here because that's... Your
Holy Smite is pretty nice.
You have a lot of health to kind of still wait it out, and you might draw into damage. He still has to trade into it, doesn't he? So then he's going to be trading it into it anyways. Amaz is defender, so he's going to be...
I think Amaz can safely say double Arcanine here.
Wow, I didn't even realize he has Holy Smite to deal with it perfectly. Oh, man.
Just go for face and play double Arcanine. Oh, wait, like 6 damage?
No, he can't heal. He can't heal.
Yeah, he wants to heal.
He wants to heal?
I think you have to heal yourself, too.
I don't even know if you want to play Soul Priest at this point anymore. Because he wants to heal every single turn, just in case.
He wants to draw Holy Fire!
Oh,
Holy Fire!
Holy Fire is pretty nice.
10-point damage swing. Oh, no. I think you Holy... Do you Holy Fire the face?
Yes.
Yes, you do. And that might put the game out of reach. RDU shaking his head. And Amaz might have done the impossible, or seemingly impossible.
This game is crazy as well. RDU looking at that card.
And RDU draws a shield block. He can only stall. He's only going to armor up and play the Korokon Elite. And again, it's going in one direction. I'm not really a fan of the band, but I'm a fan of that guy. No way! He gets the Arcanine Reaper. He's got 7 damage plus the 5. That's 12.
Shield block is also nice if you go to fatigue, right?
It's amazing.
Oh my goodness. He is going to go for it. 9 health is pretty safe. There's almost nothing that can do 10 off the top for RDU.
He has potential 9 plus 5, 14 damage.
RDU gets a Harvest Golem, one of the worst you can. And I think he's realized that he is pretty much out of steam completely.
Azure Drake is also nice.
It's nice, but you don't need it.
I guess you're still clear, right?
Shield block is nice.
Yes.
Shield block, you might even have to. He's got 9, 14 damage, Shadow or Death.
You just want to ensure a certain win here.
Yep. We said that this game might go to fatigue because of the nature of it.
Nope.
I want him to show the Arcanine Reaper.
Arcanine Reaper.
Arcanine Reaper. Oh, man. And now RDU says he might draw his Arcanine Reaper 2 turns way too late.
Arcanine Reaper in the face.
Shield block.
Oh, this shield block is
stalls. It's just stalling. A Ragnaros. Whoa. And RDU, he's calculating, is there any way? He's 14 damage. There's no possibility.
Ragnaros wins the
moves to the finals. He moves to the finals behind the back of his Priest deck.
Ragnaros.
2 back-to-back wins with Priest.
That's 50%.
RDU is stunned.
RDU is so disappointed.
You can't do anything but smirk. He played pretty much the best he could. I believe so. I think there's some minor missteps, but he is not going on the tournament victor. Amaz enacts revenge.
Again with the Priest.
With the Priest. Back-to-back games.
I heard that Priest has the highest win percentage in tournaments overall. Amaz just pushed it again just because of Amaz.
And that is sweet because you know the last time that Amaz faced off against RDU in the finals, he even admits he didn't play his best. He was pretty far from it. He was making a lot of these missteps, a couple bobbles, not playing things in the right sequencing. But now, this time around, he's able to finally get it in 3-2 fashion. These are the top 2 players. He's going to be ranked #1 by GoToGamers. And now he finally gets a date with Azeri in the finals.
I have to put it here. A lot of people might be disappointed that there was some RNG with Ragnaros, but
what?
Dude,
I am not disappointed in the slightest.
Dude, Amaz played those games perfectly. Like the combinations of cards he did, like using the cards, the exact moments, using his priest talent, I wouldn't be able to play that game like that. Like, I had no idea how those cards work, and he put them in place, and he won because of that. Like, sniping for those Shadow War deaths, and like using this to his advantage. Let's have RDU here.
Yeah, you know, RDU is actually here to do an interview. He played one hell of a series, one hell of a tournament. Masan, do you have any last quick words before we have RDU?
Nope.
Thanks for coming on, Cast.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, man. You did great.
Well, appreciate it. RDU
Pass my mic.
is going to be coming over here on the couch to just talk to us for a little bit, and we're actually going to forego the break to be able to chat with him for a little bit. Radu, welcome to the couch.
Thank you.
You feel a bit,
oh my God,
you
how
seem
did
a bit
that
ragged,
happen?
man.
Not only ragged, Sylvanas too.
The Sylvanas top
The
deck.
Sylvanas Shadow Flame in a priest. Would you ever expect that in your life? Like, if today in the morning, if I said to you, hey, Amaz is going to use Shadow Flame Sylvanas in a priest deck to win, and with the Ragnaros.
I wouldn't believe it. Well, I misplayed. I tapped at the 10 cards, but it was so much pressure that then I concentrated. I thought I had the game in my hands.
Well, we thought you did too.
Yeah, we were certain. Like, Amaz didn't have a Ragnaros, you killed it. So like, what is the way to win without Ragnaros?
Without the direct damage from Priest.
Yeah, then he stole your Ragnaros to win the game.
It's like, well, yeah, I'm gonna steal his to come back to me.
Dude.
Yeah, and the last game was, I can't even explain it. I mean, my deck was very good versus Priest. I had a lot of 4-drops that usually defeats Priests. But he had Pyromancer all the time, like Pyromancer, Pyromancer, Pyromancer.
And Power Shield, Silence, Holy Novas.
I am back in the game with YOLO Gromash, and then I get ragged, like, oh my God.
That was the coin flip to win the game.
He actually healed your Gromash. How did it, like, how did you react to that?
Yeah, I saw that, so...
I think he was reaching as far as he could. He kind of played to Priest's strengths, again, just being annoying and unkillable for a long time. Even rewinding back, you know, you seem to be able to get the better of him in the handlock, but what do you think went wrong in the first game where his handlock beat your Druid?
Well, usually the matchup is very good for the Druid. The only way the handlock can win the game is having early pressure, which he had double 4-drops, and then combo you like that. That's the only way.
So did you expect the combo to come after you've seen Muscle Fire being used?
No.
Like,
I didn't expect the combo.
You were even safe on 21, but he had like 24 again.
Yeah, I know, but... Well, that was the reason. I was at 21.
Yeah. How can you die being at 21?
Well, at the end, it was a 50-50 to decide it, so that's why I'm a little bit sad. And also that's Ivana top deck. And in the last game, after he played Okenai, if I top decked the weapon and attack him in the face, would I have won?
The Arcanite Reaper?
Yeah. Did he have any...
No, he didn't have any. He draw Holy Fire 2 cards later, so in 2 turns, you would have been able to smack him down probably.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So your shield block
with 2.
Even
more painful.
I'm sorry to rub it in, but you asked, and so I answered.
Yeah.
Still,
I got ragged.
I think you played really well. Like, you made a lot of the good decisions. Like, your decks were original as well. Like, your warrior build is pretty cool.
Really cool.
Like, mid-range warrior.
It's got unique cards from all points of view. I do want to ask you one more thing about the series.
Yeah,
you
sure.
banned Druid from Amaz and not Priest. A couple opponents here said that they were going to ban Priest. Masan banned Priest. All of the previous members in his group banned Priest. Did you feel like Priest isn't worth banning and you wanted to take away Druid after seeing it yesterday?
Well, the other guys got 2-0 and 3-0, so banning Priest is not an option. You should not ban Priest. Like, Priest is mediocre. With Amaz's luck and how he plays it very well, it can become good. Druid is good and can become super good. So that's why you ban Druid. You don't ban Priest. Like,
but it's Amaz.
Still, I had 50-50 to win the game in the last game, and in the second game, in the third game with Sylvanas.
Yeah, you had your warrior with a lot of 4-attack minions. Also, you had your handlock with a lot of 4-attack minions. So
yeah, this is Hearthstone.
it's Hearthstone, but I think you guys put on a great show. I can't wait to see what's going to be on the forums, the Reddits, the Twitters about how excited people were. You know, you guys are both very popular players, and unfortunately, one of you guys had to go home now. But still, top 4, very respectable RDU.
You made it again. Like, you have a very solid position and a top world player. Like, Amaz will probably be first, but you are still second. Best player in the world right now. Yeah, you're ranked number 2. RDU, you've after a top 4 placing, a finals finish at World Play Cup, doing well at DreamHack. I think people can finally say that your runs are not flukes, they're consistent. And not to mention that, I kind of want to put this out there too, that RDU is one of the hardest workers in terms of pro players. He puts in the time, he practices, he's always thinking about games, always thinking about decks, talking about strategies, reviewing misplay, watching VODs. He does it all.
And I also stream.
He also streams. The kid's 17, 18 years old.
And he's in Meteor Makers.
He can't even drink with us at after parties, but he's definitely definitely one of the top players in the world. RDU, thank you so much for joining up in the tournament. Do you have any final words and comments you want to say?
Thanks to Meter Makers for sending me here. That's all. And to the people
any
that
teammates that helped you, or
all the team helped me, and I also thank all the people that supported me.
Will you be trying to come out for more Intel Extreme Masters? Maybe the next one that's been teased.
I want to play in all the tournaments, so.
Cool. Also, plug where people can find you.
Plug
or talk about where people can find you on Twitter,
Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, basically everywhere.
But like,
he's new to this, guys. He's new to this. Yeah. He's young. He's 17.
Facebook, I think it's RDU HS. Twitter is RDU Hearthstone, and Twitch is Radu_HS.
Okay. All right. Well, find one of those things. You can find the rest of those things. Thank you so much, and congratulations on top 4.
Yeah. Thank you. Good luck to Amaz in the final.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Good luck to Amaz. So I guess we're going to be taking a break.
I guess we are not taking a break.
We're not taking a break. No break.
And
no break.
If we don't have the break, I actually have a couple of questions for RDU.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, I'm rude. I do this every time.
No problem. Like if we
I dismissed him already, so I guess we're not going to break. Go ahead.
We are not going to the break. So RDU, like, tell us more about your warrior deck, because it's very interesting. Like a lot of people said, like there is no innovation in Hearthstone now. Like everything is set up, and that warrior was different than like face warrior and control warrior. So why did you decide to build that deck, to take it, and what's the strategy behind it?
Well, actually, I have to say that it's not my deck. I just I was looking at NESL and I saw this deck. I changed some cards. It looked very solid. After I changed it, it was made to beat mainly Miracle Rogue and all the rushers, Freeze Mage, stuff like that. Also, it had to beat Priest, but yeah.
Who was actually playing that deck? Can you give a shout out to the creator?
I was testing with Ignite.
Impact?
I tested. Yeah, I think.
Impact was the creator of the deck?
Was he the one playing it?
I don't remember who played. Sorry, but okay. I tested with Ignite from MIM a lot, but I don't remember who played.
So what changes did you make, like from the original list?
I took out cards that are not as useful in these kind of tournaments, like Black Knight. I added Harrison, and I don't remember other changes. But yeah, it's a tempo warrior basically. I saw that on ladder too. Like some people play it. It's pretty good. It has days like yesterday, and it has bad days like today. That's why that's why all the people don't play it. Like
right. Sometimes it's not consistent.
Yeah, it's not a tier 1 deck.
Sure.
So how's the matchup with Druid? Like you said, it's good.
Nope.
Okay, Druid is bad. Okay.
Druid is pretty bad.
So basically, like, it's better to actually play it in the King of the Hill tournament format, like IEM Shenzhen here, instead of ladder. Okay.
Yeah. Where we can ban one thing.
Don't try it at home. Your other decks also had some interesting tech cards. The Rogue had the Perdition's Blade, for example. I don't know. I don't want you to give away too many tools and secrets of the trade, but if you can share some insight on some of that.
Well, basically, I don't like double fan of knives, and since it's an Asian tournament, I know that they love Zoo and aggro, so I had to have double fan of knives, but in the same time I don't like double fan of knives, so Perdition Blade does the same thing, but is also good in the mirror match. You can combo it with Deadly Poison and Blade Flurry, and also in the first game I played, which was not streamed, my opponent played Auctioneer Conceal, and I just played Perdition's Blade, double Deadly Poison, went to face, and I won one turn later.
You just raised him like
I raised him. It's very good to raise.
Also, I have to ask, because you're known for your mage deck. You won DreamHack with mage recently on King of the Hill. You also were playing aggro mage versus ECOP.
Yeah.
So why didn't you bring mage to this specific tournament?
Well, mage is very situational, and I don't like mage when all the people play mage. Like here, a lot of people play mage, and a lot of people now know how to play against mage. Mage is good when people don't expect it. Like ECOP probably would never expected the aggro mage. And also at DreamHack, a lot of people didn't expect the freeze mage, so that's why I picked mage. Mage usually is niche, like you don't have to play it every tournament, you just have to surprise with it.
Okay, cool. So we're wrapping up our interview here with RDU because it looks like the finals will be starting in just 1 minute. We're going to be going straight into it. RDU, you end here top 4. Who are you going to be predicting? Does it feel like Amaz is the favorite here to win?
Yeah, Amaz will win probably.
You feel like he has to win because he beat you, so it's like you lost to the winner.
Yeah, I said that Gino will probably win and he lost, but I think that Amaz will definitely win. If he has the same RNG he had versus me, he will definitely win like 100%. I don't doubt it.
100%. No doubt in his mind. Well, RDU, a very confident player. Nimsh, you have any final things to say to him?
Maybe he can actually join us to cast the next game.
I think we asked Strife Crow, but maybe we can have 4 guys. Maybe we can kind of see how it goes depending on how things are. Because Strife Crow's like, Strife was actually right here with an arm distance. High five, Strife Crow. Okay. lift me, Hagen. It's
all
all good.
Yeah, I guess like RDU might need some cooldown anyway.
Yeah, I need to eat something and relax a little bit.
So have a nice little lunch, and look, we're going to have Strifegirl welcome here. RDU played a really great series. Once again, thank you so much, and congratulations on the top 4.
Thank you.
And we'll hang out tonight.